TNA Genesis 2013, Kenny King versus Christian York for the #1 contendership for the X Division Championship. I think this will be a fairly decent match to kick things off with. Kenny King, in my opinion, is one of the better talents they've got in TNA at the minute. He isn't the best, but he's good at what he does. He's obviously still pretty young and still learning. But yeah, I like Kenny King. I think he's good at what he does. Christian York, yeah, to me, there isn't much there. Personality, charisma, psychology. It's pretty standard, to be fair. And in order to stand out these days, you've got to have something special about you. Christian York hasn't got that, in my opinion. He's good in the ring, I suppose, to a certain degree, but Kenny King's better. And that's who I believe is going to win this match. Gail Kim, ODB, Miss Tessmacher, Mickie James and Velvet Sky in a knockout gauntlet match for the #1 contendership. I see this being a fairly entertaining match. You know, you've got great knockouts. Gail Kim, ODB, Miss Tessmacher. Mickie James, really crap as a face, in my opinion, but brilliant as a heel. When she's a heel, she's fantastic. And Velvet Sky, you know, kind of mediocre in her wrestling skill, but, you know, she's good to look at, and, you know, she does what she does, and she does it well. Same as Mickie James. You know, I'm not taking nothing away from Mickie, but I think she's a little bit overrated and a bit up herself. You know, that's just my opinion. Yeah, this will be good. But I see either Miss Tessmacher or Velvet Sky to win. Me personally would like Gail Kim to win. You know, because that for me would be a better wrestling match. It would be a better wrestling match. There's no for me about it. That would be a better wrestling match and the best wrestling match you could get. Obviously that would be heel against heel, and that doesn't really work. So I would say Miss Tessmacher or Velvet Sky to win. Joseph Park versus Devon. I'm not really looking forward to this match, to be completely honest. I do respect both guys, but then I respect any professional wrestler, whether I like them or not. Devon, for me personally, is one of them guys that should call it a day soon. You know, to me, he's one of them people that's on their last legs, like RVD, Kurt Angle, Sting, you know, even Jeff Hardy. You know, it's all good to see them. I mean, well, it isn't for me. I don't really like seeing the old guys and seeing them. I don't know, it just does nothing for me. I don't want to see old guys being form a shadow of themselves. That does nothing for me. You know, but yeah. Joseph Park, really good. Really respect Joseph Park. You know, he went from a fearless monster who was scared of nothing, didn't care about anyone or anything, to a lawyer who knows nothing about wrestling or knew nothing about wrestling and was scared of people. You know, and that match he had with Bully Ray, you know the one I'm talking about if you're a TNA fan, was fantastic. The psychology in that match was freaking brilliant. Oh man, that those guys should, you know, work together again one day. I know they had a match with Bully Ray and Abyss, and then Bully and Joseph Park, but yeah, that was good match. If this is for the title, I believe Devon will win. If it's a non-title match, I believe Joseph Park will win. And I really want Abyss to come back soon. Christopher Daniels versus James Storm. This will be one of the better matches of the night, without a doubt. Christopher Daniels, fantastic at what he does. You know, ever since he's turned heel, fantastic. Christopher Daniels, in my opinion, is one of the reasons to watch TNA. And I believe the guy deserves a shot at the world title. I believe Christopher Daniels deserves a run with the world title. Yeah, fighting people like Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles. I know we've seen that match enough times, but they always have a good match. A lot of people complain about it, and I don't understand why. It's always a quality 5-star match, yet people still moan and bitch about it. I don't understand why. Alright, they've had over 100 matches, but still, it's always a good match. But yeah, that's just my opinion. James Storm, again, really good at what he does. Not as good as Daniels, you know, like wrestling wise. Personality, they're pretty much on par with each other. I would like Daniels to win this match, and I would like him to get pushed to the main event and eventually get the world title. Doc versus Sting. I do not care in the slightest about this match. Sting obviously making his return for like the 10th time in the last 10 months, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I don't see Sting losing this match at all. I'd be very, very surprised if Sting lost this. And the only way he would lose it is if someone interfered. Doc surprises me. He's quite good at what he does. He's quite a good character, and he's quite a good big man. He's nothing special. No, he's nothing that amazing, but he's just good at what he does. Although they do kind of break his character every now and then, and it spoils it a little bit. I would like Doc to win, but I'm pretty sure Sting's going to win this one. Okay, so obviously RVD will be fighting either Christian York or Kenny King. I said Kenny King to win, and I'm still sticking with that. I believe it would be a better match overall. I don't see Kenny winning against RVD, beating RVD, winning the belt. I don't see that happening. Although I wouldn't be disappointed if Kenny King won, you know, but I just feel like they should build it up to like lockdown, something like that. So I'm going to say RVD to defend his belt. Matt Morgan and Joey Ryan versus Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez for the tag team championships. Right, so the last time these two teams met, it was a fairly decent match, but it was nothing special, but it wasn't a terrible match. And it ended in a DQ. I believe that Matt Morgan and Joey Ryan will win this match and win the tag team titles. And that will just give, like, Matt Morgan, you know, fans might be forgetting what he said a couple of months ago about the world title. They need to do more with Morgan and Hogan as well, I believe. You know, let them interact a little bit more, because that was actually really good. I was enjoying that, you know. I don't really like Hogan being about, and I believe he's destroying that company in a lot of ways. But if he's going to be there, put the guys over, you know, like Matt Morgan. Put him over, you know, have him insult you and take the piss out of you and call him old and stuff like that, because that's what Hogan is, you know. So yeah, but I respect Hogan, don't get me wrong, I respect the shit out of Hulk Hogan. So yeah, Joey Ryan and Matt Morgan to win. Austin Aries versus Bobby Roode versus Jeff Hardy in a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Right, the main event. I believe this will be a really good match. I'm not the biggest Jeff Hardy fan, as a lot of you will know already. And the fact that he won the title while he was injured, to me, is a bit stupid. You know, oh, I've got a serious back injury. Do you want to win the world title? Oh yeah, go on then. You know, what the fuck? Seriously. Yeah, it's kind of strange, bewildering, retarded, you know, just like, why? But he won it, and, you know, yeah, he's had a couple of good matches with Austin Aries, especially Bound for Glory. That was a really good match. Austin Aries, he's, you know, one of the best they've got in that company, without doubt. Austin Aries is fucking brilliant. I love Austin Aries. Bobby Roode the same. Brilliant, fantastic, great at what he does. I don't really see Jeff losing this match, to be honest. You know, first, I would like Austin Aries or Bobby Roode to win, but it's going to be elimination. So, yeah, I see Jeff winning this match. So that's that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.